Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So, back again another day for all 30 days. Daily devotionals, day 6. Read Romans chapter 5, verse 12 to 21. Key verses, Romans chapter 5, verse 12 to 14. So this is 12 to 14 here. Therefore, just as sin entered the world through one man, and death through sin, and in this way death came to all people because all sinned. To be sure, sin was in the world before the law was given, but sin is not charged against anyone's account where there is no law. Nevertheless, death reigned from the time of Adam to the time of Moses, even over those who did not sin by breaking a command, as did Adam, who is a pattern of the one to come. We know that our actions can have a profound effect on others, but in the case of Jesus, how can one person's sacrifice bring so much blessing to so many? To answer this question, Paul draws an analogy between Adam and Christ. Both Adam and Christ demonstrate the principle that many can be affected for good or ill by one person's deed. Verses 12 to 14 concentrate on Adam. Verse 12 sums up in 3 stages the history of man before Christ. Sin entered the world through one person. Death entered the world through sin because of death. Because death is the penalty for sin, death spread to all people because everyone sinned. In verse 13 to 14, Paul explains how this present situation of universal death is due to the original transgression of one man. All people die not because all have sinned like Adam, but because they have sinned in Adam. This is clear, Paul argues, because of what happened during the time between Adam and Moses, between the fall and the giving of the law. During that period, people certainly sinned, but their sin was not reckoned against them, because sin is not reckoned when there is no law. Yet they still died. Paul explains that they died not because they deliberately transgressed like Adam and died for their transgressions, but because they and the whole of humanity were involved and included in Adam, the head of the human race. It is because we sinned in Adam that we die today. Death is the one great certainty of life. We weep and grieve, feeling the loss of family and friends intensely in the midst of sadness. For believers, there is hope. For my Father's will is that everyone who looks to the Son and believes in him shall have eternal life, and I will raise them up at the last day. That's John chapter 6, verse 40. Even as we face the pain of dying or watching our loved ones die, there is comfort. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. That's Psalm chapter 23, verse 4. Death is not the end of the road. It is only a bend in the road. The road winds only through those paths through which Christ himself has gone. Often we say that... What? Okay. Often we say that Christ will meet us on the other side. That is true, of course, but misleading. He walks with us on this side of the curtain and then guides us through the opening. We will meet him there because we have met him here. See you tomorrow. please subscribe.